Barrel top. Oh, that is awesome. Got my air compressor out here. Got me some screws up there to hang into. Got my paint gun right there. I'm about to mix up some stuff and spray this. There we go. Pour up in the gun. Okay. Can't use this. If you've got a run developing like I do right here, take a piece of masking tape while this is still wet. There's the run. Now the run's not on there anymore, it's gone. Third coat. I need to get up here and dust the top of this because I've been missing it. Going to produce some runs because I was real close up on it, but the wood up there is not wanting to take shellac. So let's look at this. Alright, I'm going to flip it around. Okay. Now let's get the top from this side. See, you give it gas, it don't spray no paint. You squeeze. Then however hard you squeeze is how much paint you get. coat pour is about to happen. Ha ha ha. Ain't that a rapper? Okay, that's it for now until we sand her down real good, get us a finish coat going on. I'm gonna wet sand all this and get it real slick, and then I'm gonna come out here and just shoot a finish coat on, and then we're gonna be done. This thing here has been hanging up in the studio for about, I don't know, what, a week? Something like that, about a week. But it's time to wet sand it because it's dry. Right here you can see it's slick, but over here on this piece we still got grain popping out. That means it's not done. See, like over here there's no grain, it's just slick. Here it's just slick, and that feels like powder. But over here still a little bit of texture, so that still needs more work. This is only about 2 minutes later, just keeping it going fast so the water don't go out from under it, and you see all this is done now. Some places I had to eat completely through the varnish, but that's okay. That's the point of this final coat. The burl on the front's going to be rough, so I'm going to do the sides before I get around to that. Wet sanding. Yeehaw, ain't it fun? You can feel when it's rough over here. Hear that? Then smooth over here. Hear that? That's when you know you got it. There's a run right here. I'm at a uh-oh, and I'm telling on myself. I'll go ahead and tell on myself. Let's see. Maybe if I tilt it down. There, now you can see it. But don't despair. Even now, there's a chance. You're just taking. Sand it off. And yes, you can just sand it off. Don't go through the paint. I mean, if you have to, do it, but you shouldn't have to. You should be able to just sand it off like that right there. We're almost through it. Just a little bit more. Let me grab some more water. Put it right here. Take the sandpaper. Now what run? See that I missed some there. When it dries, you'll always see something you missed. I missed some there. But it's time to do the top. And if you're doing a regular guitar, like, you know, something made out of wood, you should be able to get it perfectly slick like this. Like glass. If you're not, and you're doing a burl top guitar, it may take 3 applications of paint to get this thing completely slick on the top. I'm just going to do this one time and then hit it again, because I can feel things. But that's the way it is. After I do this, I'm going to hit it all with like 1000 real good, and just wet up some 1000, hit it, and I'll wash it off real good, and next good day we get, I'm going to paint it. I saved this side of the sandpaper until right now. I'm going to run this up here, because it's thickest up here, because I kept trying to hit the top. Would not take paint up there. Now I think it's sealed off, and it'll probably take. If it don't, I'm going to hand apply. But I just have a cup of water here. I keep grabbing the water, throwing it on the guitar. There we go. Now, let's start this. I'd also suggest that you use a block it, but I have a feel for this. I can feel where the pressure needs to be and where it needs to not be. I've done just a little bit of wet sanding, I think, growing up at my mom's body shop. She never really made me wet sand things, and I did it because I liked it. I like to learn. Throw some more water up on here. Let's see. It may be hard to get a good action on it where you get it sliding without sticking, but once you see, like that, started sliding without sticking. If it starts to stick, add more water. The water molecules are like little marbles, like ball bearings. I predict that this burl, where it's got some open spots, it's going to suck some of this water up and some of this sanding goo up and get an even richer color. Alright, I need to be able to get this thing in all different positions and stuff, so I'm going to cut to when I got it done. Here it is with the 600. You see, I didn't really worry about it in here or over here where the faceplate's going to be, or around this, but right here we got some kind of imperfections. Of course, they're going to be some imperfections, but you see, like up here, pretty slick over here. Now time to use the 1000. So I'm doing this 1000. And I am sweating good in the winter. Sweating like a prostitute in the house of God. But this is actually coming a whole lot slicker than what I thought it would. If I can keep the hairs out of it. It is covered with hairs. I wonder why that is. But yeah, I've been working on this thing maybe 2 hours. Working on this top maybe 45 minutes just by itself with the 1000. And I ain't done yet. Alright, well, I'll be back with you when I get the body going. The rest of it with the 1000. Here's the top after 1000. I feel like I'll need to scuff it before I actually try to put paint on it, because paint's not going to stick to this. Look at that. Ching! And here's the back after 1000. It's pretty slick. Once again, I believe I will have to scuff it. Now I'm going to get at the sides. Well, she's had 1000 on her everywhere now. And I done washed it off and it's starting to dry. So now it's time to scuff it. And there's a wildcat in my house. Oh! Scuff time. A little bit used scuff pad so it don't scratch it. But scuff it. I'm happy with the finish on this neck. I mean, it looks sweet. So, let's see. Let's get the shine. There we go. The neck looks great. So, I'm going to go ahead and start dressing it out. As you see, I've marked out the little thing that goes around the dot here. I'm going to go ahead and try to cut it out of this tape without hurting the guitar. I'd say that right there, just about as good as I could hope for. This is just a water-based acrylic paint. I will go over it with shellac or varnish, whatever you want to call it, polyurethane. Now that matches my other dots. I'm gonna go ahead and take these pieces of tape off the frets. And this would be the neck all painted up. Yeah, boy, she's shiny. Shiny, shiny. This is our first step to assembly of this guitar. And we're assembling the neck when the body ain't even painted yet. It's just scuffed. Let's start putting this together. I'm just thinking that this is probably all going to be time-lapse. So, key the Clementine music, and let's get it on. That's a 10. What kind of Telecaster is metric? I guess one made out of Chinese parts, right? Woo! Party! Well, it looks like I'm gonna try this. It ain't that bad. Let's go ahead and put some water on here. All up on here. There. Now it finally relaxed. Let's try to slide this out from under it. Slide it where it goes. Alright. pretty sweet looking. Get it? Get it exactly right. Alright. That looks like the right place. So hold it still. Try to get the water out from under it.
Yeah.
Now, we're about to do final coat. Well, not final coat, final run. Go ahead and pour it all in here. Now, first thing I'm going to want to do is get this chair, I don't have dust on it, and try to hit that top. Okay. Now, get over here. Alright. So far that is looking fantastic. So take this and spin it around. Put it here. I'm going to get up here again. There we go. And that there would be a first final coat. We're going to let it swing in the wind for a while, and then about 30 minutes to an hour I'm going to do my last coat. I'm working on making these labels permanent now. Let's see here. We just want to there we'll go on that. Now, I'm going to roll it over. I'll do it down here where it doesn't matter. And I'm going to dip this and wipe it off. Okay. Let's see here. Now I want to smooth it out. Smooth it out. Get in here. I think that's got her whooped. Now let's go ahead and roll this over again. Wait, I want to get over here just a little bit more. Okay. What I need to do is try to slick this down a little bit. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to fill this hole in with shellac. Because this is water soluble paint. We want to make it permanent. And plus it'll put a little shine to it. All right. Okay, so it's been 1 week, 4 hours and 50 minutes since the first coat. Here goes the final coat. Wind. Damn wind. I can hold it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and come over here. Make sure I get this side real good. I'm going to do this front one more time, good and thick, so I have something to sand on to get it real sleek when I polish it. Then it's going inside. Let's see here. Okay. Now, that is a lot of paint. Yeah, no runs though. That baby is going to be slick. There we go. I'm here in the studio. I got this thing hanging up. I put the logo on there real good. It's all good. This thing is dry. I can touch it. Touch it here. Here's my signature on the back. Has the serial number. Then we got right here. It's hanging up. I can touch it. It's super shiny. Super shiny. Here's the front. Also super shiny. Right on. Look, and it's not wet. But it's super shiny. Well, this thing will be going together soon. Look at the front of it. Yeah, look at that. Yeehaw.